Hello, my name is Ross Walters. I am a musician. I play wind instruments, multiple wind instruments, including the chromatic harmonica. I've been putting together teaching resources on the internet since 2018. And in recent years, I've had more private students. And the private students have kind of brought me down to earth a bit, where I realize I can't just do like on my videos and fire hose them with information and give them tons of things to work on. It's really better to work on small pieces and to give weekly assignments. So with that in mind, I've come up with the next best thing to private lessons with me, which is a harmonica practice club. The official name for it is the Chromatic Practice Club. And I am going to be uploading weekly video-based harmonica lessons. And I'm not going to go crazy with it. It's going to be moving fairly slowly. I'm aiming towards hobbyist harmonica players who like to play melodies. The chromatic harmonica is great for melodies. So we're going to be playing a lot of songs, but there'll be a lot of exercises too. So you heard me play that famous waltz by Johann Strauss, The Blue Danube, and that song features, it's just a G major arpeggio, a G triad. So there may be a week that we just practice, we may just practice the G major arpeggio. That could be the assignment for the week. Then maybe the following week we learn that song. So scales, arpeggios, and melodies. We may play things in a few different keys, and you will have the opportunity to upload videos of yourself and to show us your progress. And you don't have to be perfect on it. Just show us where you are. That will be a feature of this club. And so it's going to be a community, and there'll be a number of other students who can give you the thumbs up on your videos and offer words of encouragement. And you will be allowed to do the same thing to encourage other students. So I've told you basically what my practice club is. Let me tell you what it's not. It's not going to be another social media site. You are allowed to make comments and post emojis and give thumbs up and other kinds of encouragement. But we're going to stick to the topic at hand. We're not going to talk about random things. The other thing is that it's not going to be a jazz harmonica situation where I'm talking about improvisation. We're just learning melodies. And I'm directing this towards those hobbyist players who approach the chromatic harmonica in that way. I do want to say that if you're a student of jazz, that I can't think of anything better than to learn a bunch of songs on your chromatic harmonica. You will really start to connect with the instrument. I studied saxophone for 6 years before I started studying jazz. If you want to learn to play jazz harmonica, you should probably learn how to play the harmonica. The next thing I want to say is that I'm not going to be doing any diatonic harmonica lessons. So it's focused on the chromatic harmonica, exercises, and songs. Now, I'm going to be archiving all of the weekly lessons, so you'll still have access to the back catalog of lessons. As you can imagine, as the weeks go by, that the archive will get bigger and bigger. Your monthly subscription will continue to grow in value as you have access to more and more resources. Now, I got this idea, I mentioned, from private students. I also got this idea because I joined a very similar club for students of jazz saxophone. And there's a couple teachers that present a weekly lesson, and they archive the lessons. And I find myself because of this commitment of a monthly subscription, I find myself having more focus in knowing what to work on. So I've grown a lot in that club. Shout out to Jazz Lesson Videos and their Shed Club. Anyway, I want to extend the invitation. If you're a student of the harmonica, you could try it out for a couple months. You could leave if you need to. I would hope that you would stick with it and grow in a community of other harmonica players.